But anyway, y'all, let's get into the second to last topic because we're going to talk about Monique before we go. All right. I don't have a graphic for her, but I'm going to pull her up on Instagram. Um, I can tell you thought about this fantasy. Listen, to tell you the truth, y'all, I didn't think about it. Like just in this moment, I was thinking about how I would have wanted it to play out. And I thought about like some of my relationships with people who were just for the fuck of it all. And those relationships usually were like a good 6 months. And if you have the mindset that it's not long term and it's just something to enjoy while you're enjoying it, which I did not know when I was younger, but as an older woman now, like if I wasn't married, like I would be happy with like little cute 6 minute, 6 month spurts with some of these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like bring all your condoms. Okay, bring your STD test and let's go to dinner. Okay, ain't trying to do all that. Listen, but I am married. Okay, I am married. Okay, but that don't mean I can't think about these things. Okay, whatever. For real, nigga love a little good from my birthday to till right before Christmas. We could break up right before Christmas. That way I ain't gotta spend no money on you. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? Listen, back before me and Lyric got together, I kept me a spug now. Like even when I was single, I kept me somebody that I can call. Okay, like okay, you ain't gonna never catch me out here being thirsty for nobody. Okay, listen. Anyway, Lyric's at work. Okay, don't worry about where Lyric is. Okay, listen, y'all want to get this real tea or nah? Okay, you need to be happy he ain't here because I can't have these types of conversations when he here. Okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and move on to Wendy. So y'all, I was on Twitter because y'all know I'm on Twitter. I be tweeting and shit now. Okay, so y'all make sure y'all follow me on Twitter at BondyBlue. Okay, a storyline and no Chrissy. Yeah, right. Listen, Chrissy is in Florida. The girl, he could have still been talking to Chrissy. I ain't gonna argue with her. I don't want to fight her neither. Okay, listen, I would have been one of them girls that have been like, okay, so you still fucking with Chrissy? Okay, well, just make sure we don't have no run-ins. We don't really go together, so just make sure we don't have no run-ins, okay? And don't give me and that lady none of the same gifts, okay? That's not cool, okay? Don't do that. But outside of that, like I'm sure Jim had Chrissy there the entire time and had other girls that he fucked and cycled in and out. Okay, that's why they ain't never really held it down like that. Okay, never even stayed in the same place too long sometimes. Lyric senses are tingling. He gonna call you. He probably will. This around the time of the day when he called me anyway. But let's talk about Wendy, y'all. So Wendy and Giselle and Karen from Real Housewives of Potomac were on Project Runway on this most recent episode. That's the reason why I was late today because I was trying to watch the episode so I can really come to y'all, with the story instead of just kind of knowing what was going on based off this tweet because I saw this tweet on Twitter. Okay, so Christina, I am not going to try to pronounce her last name, is the designer that Wendy was put with on the show. All of the girls were put with a different designer, and the designer had to work with them to create a reunion look. Okay. Now, I have to say that when Wendy and this woman sat down, the lady asked her, would a suit be okay? And she was like, if you can, and, just kind of do whatever you want to do. It's kind of a fine line because you want them to know what you would want, but at the same time, you want them to be able to do what they do best, like just make me look good, basically. Okay. But when Wendy saw how the look was coming along, she did not like it. She didn't like it. And when she was trying to be nice, but still figure out a way to explain how she wanted to feel in the outfit, Christina, her stylist, burst into fucking tears. I mean, was crying because this lady was like, she didn't really like the pants and she would have preferred a gown. And I wish Wendy would have been clearer with her with that. But at the same time, it reminded me of the way non-Black people always cry whenever Black women or Black people, period, express themselves in a direct manner. If a non-Black person doesn't like it, specifically a female, they will burst into tears, and then everybody will be looking at Wendy or whatever other Black person like you just went in on them or tore them a new asshole when all you said was, I wanted a gown. I was annoyed as hell by her designer. And if it were not for the fact that there was another designer whose outfit was terrible, okay? I forgot the lady's name, but her outfit was terrible. Okay, y'all can go and watch the episode and y'all will know which one I'm talking about with the big ass sleeves. Terrible. Okay, the best look was Luann's look. Okay, the only reason I know Luann is because of Real Housewives Girl Trip. Okay, but Luann was the best look. Y'all can go and look at it. I ain't had time to go and find everybody's picture. But the main thing was Wendy's look. Wendy had every right to feel how she felt because the look was not good. The color was good on her skin tone. Wendy has great confidence, so Wendy worked the runway when she was wearing it. But the outfit was ill-fitting in the crotch area and in the boob area. And she wanted to feel sexy, and you wanted to create a pantsuit. There was a way to do that. Okay? To me, you could have done a really beautiful blazer, okay, that fit in the waist. Then you could have gave her a nice kind of slack that maybe was tapered down at the ankle, okay? Or, you know what I'm saying? Something, or maybe a pant that had like a split on, on the side of the pant. There were so many ways that she could have created a suit that also gave Wendy the sex appeal that she was trying to give, okay? So if you wanted something that made her ass look good, it just needed to be form-fitting around her waist and around the butt area, and then it could have been loose and fell off like slacks, as long as you were giving her something that was, soft or showing off her breast here. So it could have been like a beautiful fitted blazer. Then you could have had the slacks that fitted more, just kind of gave her like a peplum or more of a waist. Okay. And then, the pants, I think the pants should have been tapered. I feel like she wanted the pants to be flowy and the pants should have been tapered. Even if she would have gave her a long blazer that would have looked like a blazer with like a cape on the back. Okay. And then gave her the really fitted tapered pant and done something, really nice with maybe like a beautiful bustier, you know what I'm saying? Like, a bustier, kind of like what she has, but that covered more of her breast. The cup of that does not fit Wendy's breast at all. She measured her and still did not make this to fit her body. So to me, I felt like the designer was terrible, first of all. You could not handle the clients. You did not do the assignment because nobody will wear this to the reunion. Okay? This is not what it was supposed to give at all. So you get online, and because Wendy didn't at you on Instagram, you want to say, what a challenge. Real Housewives. I experienced the drama fully at Wendy Acefo. Looks absolutely fab, and she is an incredibly beautiful woman. I do not deserve to be tagged on her post, but she is very welcome to mine. All because Wendy did not tag her on Instagram. And I was just like, what if Wendy forgot? What if Wendy didn't know your Instagram and just assumed that you might tag yourself in the post? Because there have been times where I did not know somebody's Instagram off bat, and I was just like, they'll tag themselves, and then I can just, at them or something like that. Or, add the tag in the post later. Or sometimes if it's a reel, you can't go back in after. Either way, I just felt like this was very passive aggressive when at the end of the day, you were the drama. All Wendy said was she didn't like the look. And a lot of people didn't like the look because you were on the bottom too. So all of this passive aggressive bullshit, I feel like was in line with what she did on the show. Then she called Wendy a diva when she was crying because Wendy wasn't happy with the outfit, which then made Wendy have to smile and grit through her teeth for the rest of the assignment because she didn't want to make this woman cry again, all because she didn't like her outfit. She couldn't even say she didn't like her outfit. I didn't like this at all, y'all. It bothered me. Thank you so much, Shaniqua P, for the super chat. So happy I'm catching this live because I never catch any, but I'm at work. All right, girl. Okay, working for the weekend. Thank you, Anika. Love you, Bondy. Thank you so much, Anika. I greatly appreciate that $100. Thank you. Okay, thank you, love. Hey, Asada. Thank you. Community Tristan, stay giving community sperm donation, and Chloe stay right beside him. Yes, she do. He community did, and she right beside him. Child, some of y'all gonna be beside him, and that's where y'all can stay. Okay, but yes, it was not the crotch area. No, it was tacky as fuck, and she probably blacklisted herself. Like, but the outfit is trash. It's ill-fitting, especially when she's a designer. Wendy didn't like the scarf. Wendy was like, oh, we're doing a scarf. Okay, we're doing a scarf. And you might want to look at Wendy like she was fucked up, but then when they got to the end and the lady was like, what was the scarf about? The scarf didn't, what was the scarf? The judges were like, what was the scarf about? What was that? And the only reason that this look was any way, shape or form decent was because of the way Wendy felt confident in herself. And so I feel like, girl, at the end of the day, Wendy made your terrible outfit look good. You shouldn't have wanted to be tagged on that. You shouldn't have wanted to be tagged on that. So the fact that you felt the need to try to like passive aggressively shade Wendy, it was just kind of like, girl, go to hell. I think the designer was shocked that this beautiful Black lady was correcting her and not settling for just anything. I didn't know that show was so deep. I get it. You're passionate about your designs, but everyone isn't going to like your work. Deal with it. Girl, the way she had to go out, burst into tears, goes outside to cry and smoke a cigarette. They had to go out there and talk to her. She comes back. She's still crying. And everybody's looking at Wendy like, Wendy, what did you do? And Wendy was like, nothing. Like, I just said that I didn't like the pants. And y'all, I totally get being sensitive about what you do. But at the end of the day, when you are working in conjunction with someone else, you have to be open to criticism because it's not just about you. So you have to be willing to take the criticism so that it can be fixed so that you can get the best possible outcome. If she would have been more open to hear what Wendy had to say about the outfit instead of freaking out because she didn't like your design, then maybe you would have been placed higher. Miss Girl would hate me because as soon as she posted that on Insta, she's getting read in the nice, nasty way. Okay. I haven't seen Wendy respond. I don't think Wendy should respond. The judges actually said it was Wendy's confidence that made the outfit look good. Yep. I was so annoyed. Like, Wendy was not supposed to express how she felt about the outfit. The designer was rude. When she called her a diva, I was just like, oh, girl, how dare you? The usual white woman tears get on my damn nerves. Mind you, Christina is Asian. But see how we be talking about? See what we be talking about? See what we be talking about, though? Okay, how some of these, people of color mimic some of the same negative racist attributes as our Caucasian counterparts that taught us all this. Thank you. She says she don't usually design for other people. That's a problem. Who are you creating clothes for? Yourself? Then what are you a designer for everyone else for? Design for yourself then. The usual. Oh yeah, I read that one. Sorry. Stay home. Thank you to everyone who sent Cash App, Super Chat, Super Sticker. Yes, thank you everybody. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you, Lisa. Ransom with Ricardo said, remember, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. So y'all be nice about it. Chris, the host, was over the designer. It felt that way. I remember at one point she was messing around with a purse and he was like, I'm gonna kill you. Look at the outfit. Okay, what are we doing with a scarf? Put the bag down. I was like, yeah, she aggravating everybody. She is aggravating everybody. But yeah, y'all, they're gonna stop playing with Wendy. They're gonna stop playing with Wendy. Okay, hey Wendy girl, how you doing? I hope you had a good vacation. And when you gonna show us what Nikki sent? Because you said she sent something, but you ain't show us what she sent. Okay. But anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and move on from there to the last topic before I let y'all go and try to go and get this workout on.